Good morning, friends. This is Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'. I'm down here at Prater's Mill. Some people call it Prater's Mill. I call it Prater's Mill. It's down, I think, in Varnell, Georgia. Nice looking water. The area here, it's like a park. It's open to the public. Come on down and check it out. And I'm going to see what I can find today. And also, while I'm at it, I may see about keeping some fish to restock the pond down at the homestead. So come on with me today, and let's get some fishing done. Take my mind off of the troubles that ail me, and maybe do a little rant while I'm at it. So hey everybody, it's time to go fishing. All right, here we are. As y'all can see, the water looks really good. I'm going to be doing a couple of different things. I'm going to start out with a night crawler while I'm playing with artificial. Now, it's been a while since I've been on the water to do any fishing. Gone through a little bit of turmoil. Y'all might have noticed when I did the intro, I've lost quite a bit of weight. I'd say about 45 pounds. How do you lose 45 pounds, do you ask? Well, for me, it was going through a breakup. And this breakup hit me really hard. It's something else too, because she will tell you, and anybody who knows us will tell you, I treated her very good. Treated her like a queen. Unfortunately, her loser son, for some reason, maybe because I wasn't into smoking dope, didn't like me. He once said that he would make stuff up to get rid of me. And that's too bad. But it did hit me hard. Well, not much luck above the dam. So let me see what I can do down here below it. I tell you, this water looks really good. I'm wishing I'd brought my waders now. Well, I've moved up Cahola Creek from Georgia back into Tennessee, near the homestead. Now this section of Cahola is a place that I fished a lot as a boy. Finally, after fishing all day, I have a creek chub. That's a lot of time spent for this tiny little fish. But it's a bite, it's a fish, and it was pretty aggressive. So we'll figure out if there's anything besides a creek chub sitting right there. Here at the bridge on Cahola Creek at Ramsey Bridge Road. Yep, there's another one. These blessed creek chubs though. Now this is another creek from my childhood, from my youth. And it is much improved from when I was a kid. This used to be the place where people came to This is where people used to come to dump their appliances. Well, so far the fishing has been terrible. So while I was up here in the Charleston area, I swung into the Piggly Wiggly, grabbed a pack of chicken, and I'm going to see if I can snag a cat up here in the Hiwassee. I don't hold out a lot of hope. As you can see, the water is pretty low and there's little to no flow. But as Catfish Dave says, you won't know until you throw. Of course, it would help if I had a weight on there. Okay, let's try this again. Just so happen to have a few weights in my other tackle box. And that'll should at least get us to the point where we can get some fishing done. Okay, fish on finally. Respectable little bluegill there. Red ear. All right. There we go. It only took 2 days of fishing to catch this. All right. It feels good to finally catch a fish. Get the stink off. Now, if you're wondering why I put that one on the stringer, been wanting to add some new fish down at the pond at the farmstead. I don't know what's happening, maybe the turtles, maybe the otters, but the fish is just not what it used to be down there at the farmstead. So I'll start taking some and dropping them in now and again, and maybe we can get the fish going again. Okay, finally another fish. Another red ear, it looks like. Yep, another red ear. It's just taking too long to catch these fish. But that's one more for the pond. Let's get this thing back in the water. See if we can find it. Brothers and sisters. At least the fish are hitting the night crawlers today. Yesterday, I went all day and didn't catch anything Except one little creek chub. They weren't even hitting night crawlers. That's sad. It really is. For this spot here on the Hiawassee in Charleston, it's always been a pretty good spot. I just wish that the people would come here, would take their trash with them. If you carried in your night crawlers, take your night crawlers out. If you brought your beer in, bring your empties out. Don't leave them out here for everybody to have to walk around. Yeah, nice way to spend the afternoon. Lying in the water, sitting on a bucket. Just being lazy. The only problem is I don't have my short stringer. I'm getting good bites, but I think their mouths may just be too small to lock onto this hook. May need to go to a smaller hook. They're definitely tearing up the night crawlers. It's possible, I suppose, that cork is maybe a tad too big, and it could be spooking them. And you're giving it too much resistance, possibly. Fish on. What? Well, that was fast. Of course, I threw my cork off. Oh, this one got hooked. There we go. Nice to be filling up a stringer for a change. That worked so well. Let's just try fishing off the bottom for a minute. Put some fresh worm on there though. Yeah, fish on. Should have been on the bottom the whole time. Yeah, there's a pretty little green sunfish. If I can hang on to it. There we go. Look at that. Okay friends, that's the end of another hook setting adventure. Ended up here in Charleston, Tennessee, fishing a little creek that feeds into the Hiwassee. It took me 2 days, but I finally got into some fish. About a half dozen or so bluegill, red-eared, green sunfish, which is going to be nice because I want to put them into the pond down there at the homestead. And it was nice to get out and sit on a bucket and watch a cork and play with the fish. The other thing is it gave me a chance to think about everything that's been going on in my life. As you probably noticed, I've lost a little bit of weight, and it's not from an intentional diet, it's from heartbreak. I really miss Denise. I wish we could work things out, but unfortunately her son doesn't want us to be together, and he made sure that he did everything in his power to keep it from happening. So for all you minions out there of Clay, just think about this. Now that he's going to be responsible for everything that I did when I was at the house, he's going to have to do it. So he's not going to have a lot of time to smoke dope with you and go out and steal things. So you might want to find somebody else to hang out with, because he's not going to have a lot of time to do that with you. And if you don't like this, Clay, that's just too bad. You wanted this, you got it, you win. So I'm not counting on you being responsible for very long. It's gonna, water's gonna seek its own level, and you're gonna go right back to being, the sorry self you were. But that's enough of my rant. Thanks for coming out with me and catching a few bluegill. Until the next time, this has been Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing Bit with Puddin'. Oh, and be sure to subscribe if you've not already. Hit that bell icon and the like button, and I appreciate everybody that has done that already. Again, this is Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.